Nigeria continues to grapple with growing security challenges as armed groups that once engaged primarily in cattle rustling have evolved into organized criminal networks responsible for mass adoptions, coordinated attacks, and violent raids on communities. The insecurity has disrupted farming activities, displaced thousands of residents, and placed increasing pressure on livelihoods across affected regions. This special report by our correspondent Nathan Williams examines the changing nature of these threats, their humanitarian and economic impact, and recent operational gains by security forces, including arrests, rescues, and the dismantling of criminal hideouts. The report.
Armed criminality in Nigeria has shifted from localized cattle rustling into organized mobile criminal networks, conducting large-scale abductions and coordinated attacks on villages and farms. The result? Loss of life, market disruption, collapsed planting and harvest cycles, and mass displacement across vulnerable states. Security forces, particularly the Nigerian Police Force, have reported operations that have led to arrest, rescues, and dismantling of kidnappers' infrastructure. Inspector General Police Olatunji Disu and FCT Commissioner of Police Mohammed Sanusi Ahmed have fronted publicized actions in the Federal Capital Territory FCT.
We have a security situation in the country now. If I have my way, there will be no vehicle that will be tinted in the country, and we are moving towards it. Because when I was the Commissioner of Police FCT, and we started the operation against One Chance, and we went all out for them, and we recovered 27 vehicles used by One Chance. 26 or 25 out of these vehicles were tinted.
It all began from cattle rustling, which led to communal raids carried out by loosely organized groups. The second phase saw kidnap for ransom expansion, where groups monetize abductions, developed hideouts, and ransom networks. The third phase, which is currently being experienced now, entails professionalization and coordination, multi-target abductions, hit-and-run raids on communities and farms, use of heavier weaponry, and coordinated across localities and routes. This has led to chronic insecurity that displaces communities, reduces agricultural output, and heightens humanitarian need.
My message to the kidnappers and other criminals is that when we get them, we will not only stop at them, we will go after their buildings, we go after their properties. Those that should be confiscated will be confiscated for the federal government because they are all proceeds of crimes, and their houses where they think they have their peaceful hideouts, we'll bring it down once we identify it.
These recurrent raids and fear have reduced planting and harvesting activities, lower market suppliers, and push up food prices. These displacements from communities have also led to vulnerable populations living in IDP sites and camps with limited services.
The kidnappers have been coming in from this area. We got a proper intel and we activated it. We came here waiting for them, lock ran against them. We neutralized some, and we've gotten some. They're here. Just yesterday to this morning, we got them.
Despite all the coordinated and multi-targeted abductions, security agencies from Nigerian Army to the Nigerian Police Force have carried out operations, targeted arrests, and suspected kidnappers. The Inspector General of Police, Olatunji Disu, has presented these actions as part of a national crackdown on kidnapping networks.
Across several parts of our country, we have observed an increasing number of vehicles being driven without registration number, as well as vehicles whose number plates are deliberately concealed, defaced, covered, or altered in an attempt to evade identification. This practice is unlawful, irresponsible, and unacceptable.
So, as part of efforts aimed at strengthening the fight against violent crimes and enhancing public safety across the Federal Capital Territory, the FCT Police Command officially launched the Violent Crime Response Unit, VCRU, a team led by Commissioner of Police, FCT Command, CP Ahmed Sanusi, successfully rescued 5 kidnapped victims following an intensive joint rescue operation conducted in Biajin area of the Federal Capital Territory. 5 victims were rescued, 2 kidnappers were killed, while 2 were arrested.
The creation of this unit reflects the commitment of the leadership of the Nigeria Police Force towards proactively addressing threats posed by armed robbery, kidnapping, violent attacks, organized criminal activities, and other serious crimes that require specialized response.
In a separate operation, FCT police operatives rescued a woman found chained inside a makeshift hideout in an FCT community. The victim received immediate medical attention and was placed under protective custody while investigations continue. The command reiterated its appeal for community cooperation, describing the rescue as evidence of actionable intelligence and rapid response.
A 36-year-old indigenous of Anambra State was held captive under chains and locked in a room by her brother, one Mr. Chinedu Anikoku, for over 1 year and 4 months. Upon receipt of the report, I immediately dispatched a team of detectives from Katampe Division to the scene, and upon their arrival, the suspect, Chinedu Anikoku, was hostile and refused to allow the police access into his residence.
Only through coordinated, accountable action can Nigeria restore safety, secure rural economies, and deny armed networks. Nathan Williams, Rapid TV News, Abuja.